Let me ask you something. When was the last time Roman Reigns, the Roman Reigns, looked genuinely, visibly, undeniably angry at the very company that made him a god? Not storyline angry, not scripted heat. I'm talking real, simmering, barely contained frustration. Because right now, in March 2026, the most decorated superstar in WWE history is reportedly not happy. And here's what makes this terrifying for WWE. His contract expires after WrestleMania 42. That's right. The tribal chief, the man who literally held this company on his back for 4 years, could walk away. And the word coming out of backstage circles is that Roman Reigns feels disrespected, overlooked, and pushed to the margins of a company that owes him everything. So today, on WrestleScope, we are going deep, because this story is bigger than one man's frustration. This is about WWE's creative soul, about loyalty, about what happens when the greatest box office draw of this generation starts asking, out loud, whether it's all still worth it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to have an opinion, and I want you to drop it in the comments. Let's rewind, because to understand where Roman Reigns is right now, you have to understand where he was. From August 2020 to April 2024, nearly 4 years, Roman Reigns was professional wrestling, full stop. The undisputed Universal Champion, the tribal chief, the man his mere presence in an arena changed the atmosphere. His win-loss record was almost otherworldly. He was barely defeated. He was protected like the Hope Diamond. Then WrestleMania 40 happened. Cody Rhodes finished the story, and something shifted. 2025 was supposed to be the reset, Roman claiming his crown, rebuilding his aura. Instead, let me hit you with the stats that should make every WWE fan raise an eyebrow. In the entire calendar year of 2025, Roman Reigns competed in just 7 matches. 7 in a whole year. Out of those 7, he won 3 and lost 4. A 42.9% win rate. For a man who went 5 years barely taking a clean loss in singles competition, this isn't just a booking problem. This is an identity crisis. And the pattern was maddening. He'd show up, have a banger segment, get taken out by Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed, disappear for weeks, then rinse and repeat. Fans started calling it a running joke. The man who once controlled WWE's gravity had become episodic furniture. So when we say Roman Reigns is unhappy, we have to ask, is he wrong? Now here's where this gets genuinely alarming for WWE brass. In a Vanity Fair profile from April 2025, Roman Reigns, speaking as himself, not as the tribal chief, dropped a line that quietly sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. After I finish the contract that I'm in, we probably got another year or 2 max. Then it's time to take on a less physical form of entertainment. His current deal? It expires after WrestleMania 42. That means we are potentially watching the final WrestleMania chapter of Roman Reigns' in-ring career unfold right now, and WWE has him booked in the main event of Night 2 against CM Punk. Triple H himself accidentally confirmed it in a now-deleted social post. The clock is ticking, and backstage reporting paints a picture of a man who is not winding down gracefully. He's a performer who feels he still has something to prove, who is frustrated that his irregular schedule has fractured storyline continuity and diluted his star power. One source described Roman Reigns as not satisfied with past accomplishments, meaning this fire inside him is real. The hunger hasn't gone, but the frustration at how he's being used, that's real too. And this is where I want you to think about something, because there's a genuine debate to have here, and I'll put it to you straight. Here's my take, and I know this is going to divide the comments. WWE didn't just fail Roman Reigns in 2025, they failed themselves. Think about it. For years, Triple H and creative have been praised for their storytelling instincts. The Bloodline saga is one of the greatest long-term wrestling narratives in modern history. But when Roman Reigns stopped being the villain and became a part-time babyface caught between Hollywood commitments and episodic returns, WWE had no plan. The Vision storyline with Seth Rollins? Fine on paper, but Roman was kept on the periphery, appearing just enough to keep fans interested, but never enough to drive the story. He became a special attraction rather than the headline act. And that is the fundamental contradiction WWE is living with right now. Roman Reigns is still objectively their biggest draw. His Royal Rumble 2026 win in Riyadh proved it. The moment his music hit and he outlasted the field, the entire building changed. The crowd erupted. Social media broke. The roads to WrestleMania were instantly redrawn. But here's the problem. You cannot treat a man like a special attraction and expect him to carry the emotional weight of a main event WrestleMania storyline. Those two approaches are fundamentally incompatible. Roman Reigns knows it. The fans feel it. And reportedly, the locker room whispers about it. So what does Roman do? He reportedly told WWE he wants more involvement in 2026, not less. He wants to be a year-round influence. He wants the Punk feud built slowly with real tension, not rushed into in 6 weeks. And frankly, he's right. Here we are, WrestleMania season. And for the first time in years, maybe ever, the stakes around Roman Reigns feel genuinely uncertain. Roman versus CM Punk, main event, night 2. On paper, this is money. Two of the most compelling performers in wrestling history, both babyfaces now, both with legitimate claim to the moral high ground, colliding for what could be Roman's last real WrestleMania headline. The Rumble rivalry between them is already simmering. Punk confronted Roman immediately after his Rumble win. The tension is real, and WWE appears to be building it slowly, piece by piece, which is exactly the right approach. But here's what makes this story different from any other WrestleMania match. This one carries the weight of legacy. Roman Reigns knows this could be his final run. The Hollywood career is calling. He's already set to appear in Street Fighter with Cody Rhodes in October 2026. The contract winds down. The body has taken 15 years of punishment. When that music hits at WrestleMania 42 and Roman walks down that ramp, it might be one of the last times we witness it on the grandest stage. And that is why his frustration matters. That is why his unhappiness with WWE is not just backstage gossip. It's a story about a man who wants to go out on his terms, in a storyline worthy of his legacy. Not as a special attraction, not as episodic furniture, as the main event, as the reason people bought their tickets. And right now, as things stand, WWE appears to be giving him exactly that. But after a year of frustration, of losing more than winning, of being sidelined and reinserted and sidelined again, can Roman Reigns trust it? That's the real question, and only WrestleMania will answer it. So here's where I'll put it to you, and I genuinely want to hear what you think. Team A, Roman Reigns is absolutely justified in his frustration. WWE wasted his 2025 with a start-stop schedule, poor booking decisions, and a failure to protect one of the greatest on-screen characters in wrestling history. The man has earned better. Team B, Roman Reigns had more creative control than any performer in WWE history. His part-time schedule was his own choice. You can't have Hollywood ambitions and expect a full-time WWE push. The frustration is self-inflicted. Personally, I think the truth is somewhere in between, but it leans hard towards Team A, because whatever the schedule negotiation looked like behind closed doors, the on-screen product suffered. And when your biggest star looks diminished, that's a booking failure. Full stop. But that's just my take, and that's what the comment section is for. Alright, WrestleScope Nation, here's what I need from you right now. Drop a comment. Are you Team A, Roman deserves better, or Team B, Roman brought this on himself? I am reading every single comment on this one because this is a conversation our community needs to have. And if this video fired you up, if it made you think, if it made you disagree, if it made you want to throw something at your screen, that means it did its job. Smash that like button, because that's how more people find this video and more people join this conversation. If you are not subscribed to WrestleScope yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We cover the angles, the booking decisions, the backstage stories that mainstream wrestling media glosses over. This is the channel for fans who think deeper. New videos every week. The road to WrestleMania is heating up, and we are going to be here for every single twist, every swerve, every betrayal, and every historic moment. I'm your host, this is WrestleScope, and Roman Reigns